I recreated mainframe TSO pipelines in Rust. In this video, you will see three things. First, the command line tool running pipeline specs against data. Then, a web-based tutorial that walks through each stage. Finally, an interactive debugger that lets you step through records one at a time. First up, the command line tool. It reads a pipeline spec and runs it against fixed width records. You will see it filter by department, extract fields, and count results. Here is the command line tool running pipeline specs against employee records. Filter by department, extract name and salary, count records. Each spec is a simple text file describing the stages. The tool reports how many records went in and came out. Next, the built-in docs and additional features. The help flag shows usage. Verbose mode prints file paths and record counts, and Alias shortens the command for inline use with process substitution. The docs describe a record at a time executor. The help flag shows usage. Employee records are 80-byte fixed width lines. The change pipe renames sales in every record. Verbose mode adds file paths and record counts. And Alias shortens the command for inline use, passing pipe specs and data directly. I used Rust with the U framework to generate a WebAssembly web UI with 3 panels. Built-in tutorials walk through each pipeline stage one at a time. The web interface has 3 panels: input records on the left, the pipeline spec in the center, and output on the right. A tutorial drop-down lists every available stage, selecting Run All and automatic mode cycles through each one. The first tutorial is Hello World. Instead of reading from input, it uses literal to inject a fixed record. Console writes it to the output panel. 1 record in, 1 record out. Next is the simplest pipeline. Like Unix cat, console reads from the input panel and writes everything to the output. All 8 records passed through unchanged. Every pipeline follows this basic structure. Filter keeps records that match a field value. Here it checks column 18 for the word sales. 8 records go in, only 3 come out, the rest are discarded. Select extracts and rearranges fields by column position. This spec pulls the last name starting at column 0 and salary starting at column 28. The department and first name are stripped out. Take passes only the first n records. Here it keeps the first 3 and discards the rest. Combined with skip, you can paginate through large datasets. And here is skip, which discards the first n records. We will skip the rest of the tutorials for now. There are many more stages to explore on your own. Finally, the record at a time debugger, it lets you step through execution 1 record at a time. You see each record enter a stage, get transformed or filtered, and move to the next stage. The landing page shows 2 modes. The batch pipeline runs all records through each stage before moving to the next. The record at a time debugger processes 1 record through the entire pipeline before reading the next. In debug mode, you see the pipeline stages on the left with breakpoints and watch points. The watches panel below shows the record data between stages. Press step to advance 1 record at a time. The first record is Smith, the sales employee. It passes through locate, which matches sales. Then change replaces sales with revenue. The watches show the record at each stage, so you can verify the transformation. As we continue stepping, non-sales records are filtered out by locate. Only sales employees pass through to change and appear in the output. The record counter at the top tracks progress through all 8 input records. Now we load a different example from the dropdown. This pipeline uses take to grab the first record, then literal to insert a header line. It shows how stages can generate new records, not just filter existing ones. Stepping through, take grabs only the first record. The literal stage inserts a header above it. The output shows the header followed by 1 employee record. Each step is visible in the debugger. So, you have seen 3 ways to use mainframe pipelines in Rust. The command line tool runs pipeline specs against data. The web tutorials walk through each stage, and the interactive debugger lets you step through records 1 at a time. Try it yourself. The web demo runs in your browser. Source code and blog posts are linked in the description. Coming soon, optimized record handling more complex pipe configurations, and additional stages. This is a Throwback Thursday project. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and leave a comment if you have questions. See you in the next one. Bye.